Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It is now January 13th. Lisa, Lydia, Scott with you here on a very cold morning.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, we're live every weekday morning right around this time. Stays on your feed, though, throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you. Plus, remember, we make it into a podcast. You can find that at inform.com/podcast. Just look for the Inform Minute.
All right, we're fully in it. It is winter to the max.
Yeah.
You know, the road's not great. There's
Yep.
we had snow, it's cold, it's all winter.
We had snow, we had kind of that freezing rain, freezing drizzle,
Yeah.
things are very icy, and then on top of all of that, now it's cold.
Yeah.
Very
Yuck.
cold at that. Temperatures teens below for some of us this morning. Fargo's been as cold as about -9, -10 earlier. Now we're up to like -5, I think. So, ooh, warm.
Yeah.
I do expect us to stay sub-zero pretty much all day. Right now we're looking at an afternoon high of -3 here in Fargo. The last time we had a sub-zero high temperature, by the way, was January 14th. Mind you, today is January 13th. So it's been pretty much a year since we have done this kind of cold. Grand Forks, you broke that streak. You had a similar one going. Last weekend, you had a high temperature at -2 back on Saturday. So your streak of that has come to an end, but I think Fargo's ends today. Cold all day long, not too much for wind, but any little whisper, any movement is going to make it feel colder. Cold weather advisory, which used to be called a wind chill advisory, is in effect until noon for wind chills as cold as -35.
Oh my goodness.
Giving you frostbite times 10 to 20 minutes. Wouldn't be surprised for a lot of indoor recesses today.
I see
Obviously,
that.
every school has different rules and thresholds that they go by, but especially this morning, would not be surprised for the kiddos to be inside. They still need, of course, all the warm goodies to and from the car, the bus stop, so on and so forth. Here's the thing, though. Even colder tomorrow morning, where I'm expecting lots of us in the teens to near 20 below, -15 is what we're forecasting for
Holy
Fargo.
cow.
Then, of course, if there's any whisper of wind, you're going to get those wind chills. -30s probable for a lot of us tomorrow morning. Frostbite time close to 10 minutes in that situation. So your cold weather advisory will likely expire at noon. Then I would expect a new one to be issued for tonight into tomorrow. Of course, I'll bring you that on First News tomorrow morning. We do dig our way out of this pretty quickly. By Wednesday afternoon, we're up near 30, above zero. I know, I'm going from wind chills in the -30s to 30 above for your temperatures by Wednesday. 30s Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even a little sunshine with the temperature right near the freezing point will do some quick melting. And so roads should improve by the middle of the week. Of course, treatment and driving on them, those sorts of things help too, but nothing helps like warmer air and sunshine. That's really what you need. Don't get used to the 30s though. We have serious cold. I mean, even colder than this.
Oh my goodness.
Coming next week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I have sub-zero highs. Right now, Monday, I have -10 for a high temperature here in Fargo. -13 at Grand Forks. That's like, I can't comprehend
That's gross.
being that cold. We haven't done that for a while. Last winter, the coldest we saw all winter long, including your morning lows, was -14. And that's pretty much what we're forecasting for highs come Monday. So
Okay.
even colder. That's a full week away, so we'll moderate that. We'll see exactly what that looks like. But the cold air is coming, even if, you know, the high is only like -8 or -6. I still see a big stretch of sub-zero next week. Okay.
Yucky.
Whew, that's kind of the cold weather that just slaps you.
And I
in the
feel
face.
like I just like slapped everyone, and now I'm like, bye.
Mic drop.
Well, see ya.
Thank you, Lydia. Well, right now we're tracking slick roads as well, cold and icy. If you're just about to leave the house, expect slick roads. Much of the Southern Valley has ice on the roads. Up north by Grand Forks, a lot of snow still on the roads, so you're likely going to run into a mix, maybe of the two, or snow, ice, just not ideal, especially out in those rural areas. So things are looking a little better right now on I-94 in the Jamestown area when you head west from here. But of course, the majority of the Red River Valley not looking good.
Yeah, it's a similar kind of story in Minnesota too. Highway 10, 210, I-94 down to, you know, Alexandria. You know, that area, just not great this morning. So if you do need to drive places and commute outside of town, just take it slow, give yourself plenty of time. Happening today, an Oaks, North Dakota woman is in court accused of rear-ending a car and killing the man inside. It happened just south of Lisbon on August 6th. The Ransom County State's Attorney says 37-year-old Amber Patel was under the influence of 9 medications, including 6 with driving warnings. The state's attorney also says she does have more than a dozen citations over the last year. Patel is facing charges of criminal vehicular homicide and DUI with drugs. If she's convicted, she faces up to 20 years in prison.
Today, we'll learn more about the future of downtown Fargo. The State of Downtown event is taking place tonight. Fargo Mayor Tim Mahoney and Police Chief David Cebulski are among the speakers. The event runs from 4 to 7 at the Jasper Hotel on Broadway.
All right, the death toll has climbed to at least 24 now in those Los Angeles wildfires. Dozens more people still missing, hoping for the best. The forecast this week is bringing bad news for crews that are desperately trying to contain the active fires there. They've been burning for 6 days now. There's a red flag warning in the area through Wednesday, so there could be sustained winds of about 50 miles an hour, gusts up to 70. That's just fueling the fires. The Palisades fire is estimated to have destroyed more than 5,000 homes. It's burned more than 23,000 acres and is only 13% contained this morning. More than 100,000 people are still under mandatory evacuation orders, and still not a good situation there in Southern California.
Big night for the Vikings and Vikings fans as
Yeah.
well. The Vikings-Rams game, the final game of the wild card round tonight. The game is being played in Arizona, of course, because of the wildfires in LA. You can watch that game on WDAY. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock.
Big game for the Vikings tonight. I know a lot of Vikings fans, of course, are going to be watching that. Could either be very happy or very sad tomorrow morning for work. But today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, of course, a full breakdown of Minnesota versus the Rams. Tune in from 9 to 11 on Hot Mic, WDAY Extra, and Inform.com. Should be a good show today.
And remember, now's a great time to get that Inform.com subscription, your all-access pass, all these news, weather, sports headlines, 99 cents a month for your first 3 months. Just go to Inform.com/subscribe to check it out.
And join us the rest of the day for our newscast as well. Our next one's at 11 o'clock, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we'll be back with First News tomorrow morning from 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye.